well, this is all about me improving. So
Yeah.
like,
So how honest would you want me to be? 100% honest? Would you want me to be as completely harsh as possible and honest? What would you say? Because there's a few things I want to start off with.
Okay.
Yeah?
Pretty honest. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to be as honest as possible, okay? And I don't want you to take it in a harsh way because I'm going to be honest with you. And the reason I asked that is just to give you a little disclaimer before, like, everything I say is because I actually want you to be in the best possible scenario, okay? So the first thing is whenever I'm working with someone, the way they message and respond to the instructions on the Discord give me a good indication on them as a person. You are one of the most organized people in terms of the way you go, the timings, everything. You were very good. So when I see that, those core base instructions and the way you receive them and the way you worked off them should correlate into game. And I know it sounds weird, but when I started, I didn't think that. You can search, by the way, while you're talking. But it's a very big thing, okay? Because when you think about it, right? This is probably, I'm assuming, the first time you've had somebody coach you live while playing, I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is obviously not a normal scenario. Most of the time, you're going to be learning through watching gameplays and listening to videos, okay? So to understand instructions are a big part of it, okay? It's a huge part of it. So when you have written instructions like the Discord where my admin's telling you what to book in and can you give your availability, just the organization that you gave was very, very good. And most people don't do that, okay? And it's not a criticism to them. It's more of a compliment to you. You went above and beyond what I expected, which is really, really good. So when I look at that, I was interested because I'm like, okay, I think this is someone that's going to respond quite quickly to instructions in-game. And we're going to see how that transfers over, okay? So I started off by asking how harsh you wanted to be because I wanted to set you up as if I was going to insult you, but it was actually the opposite. I wanted to compliment you and say your instructions and the way you did it was really well. So now we're going to see in-game how you can transfer that, okay? So what is your time played roughly in rank play? Let's say rank play specifically. I know you said you had a bit of a conversation how you play multiplayer and stuff like that, but like with rank play specifically, one, what is your peak rank you've achieved? And two, what is your time played and stuff like that?
So the highest I've gotten is Plat 2.
Okay.
Time played, so I'm trying to get towards at least just rank play alone, at least.
When I said time played, I'm talking about on an average, like everyone's different, right? Like, are you playing 5 hours a day? Are you playing 20 minutes a day? Are you playing 6 hours a day? You know, in terms of just an average day or a week for you, what does it look like in terms of putting time into this? Because this is a craft. This is a craft, and everyone that's watching is going to have a completely different outlook on how much time they put in. Because the first thing is this is a video game, right? But obviously you're seeing it with me. I'm able to make this my career. So there's different levels to it. Some people literally have a full-time job and they don't have any time to play and they play for half an hour a week. I don't expect that same person to hit iridescent, right? But if they can get to diamond, that's crazy good. So I'm going to have different standards for different time put in. So for you, just to get a quick overview, what would you say? Again, we've got the mentality side of it locked down now. So when you're actually looking at yourself, time put into this game, what would you say for yourself in an average day, in an average week? How much time are you putting into rank play and Call of Duty in general?
In general, maybe like 2 to 3 hours a day, I'm guessing.
Okay, good. So that's the sweet spot. I think that most viewers I speak to and coach are probably in that time zone. So now we have a bucket of, all right, we're putting about 3 hours a day into this thing, right? Okay. Are we squeezing the most out of it? Are we getting the most out of the 3 hours? And that's what we're going to find out today, okay? So the good thing is you're on PC, says, oh, teammate disconnect. That's not what we want to see. It's not what we want to see, teammate. You're chalking our time there. It's okay. So I'm going to pause the video there and we'll catch up when we get into the next gameplay, okay? We'll just do that. We'll do that. We'll get into the game together. Okay. This game's basically going to end in a second.
Wait.
Actually, all right, let's play out. Let's play out until it ends. Let's just play out. Let's see how you're playing 3v4. The game's giving you a bit of a difficult scenario. That's okay. See how you're playing out. Damn, they might actually play out. That's insane. That is not nice to you, but you won't get the loss anyways.
Okay.
Right. So when you die, I want you to give me a bit of feedback for yourself. What happened? It could be anything. It could be, got traded, got pinched.
So there, I feel like I took too long to check all my angles. Like, me faster, probably.
Sure.
There, I wasn't really expecting him, I think.
Right now, you got to remember your 3v4, so you're automatically down a number. And right now, you're getting spawn trapped. When you're getting spawn trapped, the thing is there's 100 angles they could be, and you're just trying to find them. So we have to play for these kills here. Okay? So you get spawn trapped, spawn trapped, spawn trapped.
Yeah.
Let's maybe go
But
for
let
a
me.
forfeit, so not waste too much of your time after this round. If we could see, because the game's not ending, we might as well get you a proper 4v4. This is just good to just see your base mechanics and everything. Now, protocol it's just a difficult one in general. I went 6 and 15 the other day. You could forfeit, go for a forfeit. Let's see if we can get a new game. But off this just now, off the break, right? One thing I'm noticing is like, just so you know as well, like in terms of getting spawn trapped, what happens is there's about 50 different angles they could be. So your job is to try and bait them out. I guess the only thing I could say, again, not much weight to it, but one thing I could say there is maybe just using your equipment a little bit more, and instead of just going forward, kind of just going through the outer skirts and taking your time. Look right there. You see you kind of slid in and just went for it? Like, that doesn't really give you any options there. You know what I mean? Like, you just slid in and went for it where you didn't know where they were. So one thing I would say is just maybe playing your life a bit smarter there, maybe shouldering, maybe sliding, maybe using your equipment just to kind of find out where they're coming from. I think would have been a better play there. But yeah, like I said, this game doesn't really count. So honestly, I'm going to pause the video. You can just sit at the back and let the game be done. 3v4, there's no point wasting your time on this one.
It was maxed out before.
Yeah, why is your FOV so high?
I turned it down to 110. It's just because like I'm trying to get more used to like turning it lower and lower until I eventually get to 100. Like,
why are you doing it in
100.
small segments?
Because it's like it feels super slow when I'm 100. I know that's like the main thing, right?
Sure.
And I have this idea, this like thing of like, if
what you're doing is you're kind of just going, I get what you're doing, but for me personally, it just, by the time you get used to from 120 to 110, right? You would have just got used to 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're doing. You're doing like a gradual decrease. I think in certain things in like, it makes sense to do that. But in things like FOV, I would just personally go from 120. Okay, cool. I don't like this. I would just go to 100 and you'll get used to it so quickly, in my opinion. But that's just my advice. It's up to you. I just feel like what you're doing, okay, if we actually put this on paper, if we're writing this down, we're basically saying, right, on day one, I'm 120. It might take me, actually, not. How long have you been on this change to 110 and then going down again?
It's been like maybe a week.
Yeah, see, for me, like a week's too long. You know what I mean? Like it's way too long. You should be, if you know that you want to get to 100 FOV eventually, I would just do it now, and you get used to it in a day. You know what I'm saying? Like shoot bots, you'll get used to it in a day. That's the way I look at it. Again, completely up to you. That's just my thought process, because I feel like what you're doing is you're delaying something that you know you're going to change eventually. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was, if you were going to try 110 to get used to it and you wanted to try it, sure, but the fact that you know you want to go on 100, I personally would just go to 100 straight away and skip all the kind of like, just skip the steps, you know? I feel like you know where you're going, just get there. So that's kind of my thought process on it. Right now, obviously, because I don't want to affect your gameplay, but after this game, I think you should try 100 and just get straight to it, to be honest. Like, it doesn't take long to get used to it. It really doesn't. You shoot bots, and you're good to go. You really are. And the reason, do you know why people like lower FOV and rank play and stuff in multiplayer? Not like a definite answer. So why are you changing? Would you say? Again, it's good to understand these things, right, on a bit of a deeper level. Like, why are you changing if you don't know the advantage, or what is the reason you're changing?
Well, I'm changing because I know at range, like I'm not playing Warzone 1, but at range I know it gets harder to shoot at people if your FOV is higher. Sure.
So you do know the answer. See what I'm saying? Sometimes it's as simple as that, right? So when I ask you, do you know? You're like, not really, but now you're telling me, I don't know, but when I'm at range, it's harder. So that's a reason, right? Sometimes it is just as simple as that. Just what is your reason, okay? But yeah, so back to that point, I think you're absolutely right. What happens is, because the targets are smaller, it's a bit more difficult to hit them. And it's another thing that I personally found is when you're playing multiplayer, this is actually relevant because I changed my sensitivity recently. I dropped a 30 kill game on Warzone and I was on 2.1, 1.8 and I was feeling good. And I came on rank play literally yesterday and I went 6 and 15 and I got annoyed because I'm like, I know I'm better than this, but the problem was I was going up against people my skill level. And when you're going up against someone your skill level, but they have a more tuned sensitivity or FOV, they're going to have the advantage. In Warzone, you're going up against players that you're just better than, right? Most of them are just casual, and a lot of the fights are just like situational. So you're not really having 1v1 gunfights. You're having more, you know, favorable gunfights. So that's why the FOV is a little bit easier, a bit more lenient there. But in rank play, you know, you're going up against people that are having direct gunfights with you. You want to make sure that you have the advantage. Okay, let's play this out. See how you do. That's 2 down. Okay, so right there, what I would say is you see how he shot you. Watch the kill cam. Remember to watch the kill cam. We'll go through it together each time, okay? But you know, as he shot, it's okay. I didn't tell you. That's okay. As you get shot there, what you did is you re-peeked from the same angle, so you basically allowed him to get an easy shot against you. So right there, you shouldered correctly, and then you kind of just stood there and just again gave yourself a bad timing right there. So now we're rotating around. We know, okay, cool. We know that at least one's going to be on the new hill from what we just saw. Good kill. That's the guy from earlier. Okay, cool. Look at my teammates. My teammates are spawning out. Okay, they could spawn behind me. I don't mind this play from you at all. Maybe just holding this outer skirts. So one thing I want you to do now is maybe use your equipment a bit more, especially in this scenario when you don't know where they're coming from. Just kind of being a bit more efficient with your, I say timing, but I think, again, that was just using your equipment earlier there would have been nice. Just giving yourself that opportunity to guess where they're coming from. That's 2 down. Okay, think about whether your teammates are spawning behind you, so you know they're going to spawn. They're going to spawn on the gun on your left here. Okay, again, you're really not playing your life well, and we need to just understand what's going on here. Right now, it seems like you don't know where they're coming from or really what's going on a little bit. So we're going to watch this together. I'm gonna let you play this harping out, then I'm gonna try to give you some live coaching and try to change it a little bit. Good shots there. So right there, did you see how you knew they were coming through middle, but they weren't there just yet? That's just you having to have the discipline to understand the timing. So hang on, they're not there yet. Doesn't mean they're not going to be there. It just means they're not there yet. Okay, so you see one by the mid rock. You see one. Good shots, great shots. Keep going through here. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Play this cover ahead of you. Maybe jump up top. This heady. Okay, so right there was just reading the minimap, right? And realizing, hang on, my teammates are spawning out, they're going to spawn behind me. But it wasn't bad from you. Good playing your life there. Now look at the map. What's open right now? Maybe the far right? Maybe pick up this far right street. Okay. So do you know what he did? Yeah, so he just pinched you there.
Yeah. Okay.
Again, that was maybe an obvious play that in hindsight, but I kind of saw it as well. He just went for the pinch there, okay? 20 seconds left here. What do you think we should do? Let's get out of it. Let's start rotating, okay? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Right, think about the map now. You know they're coming through spiral. Okay, now look, what have you just left? You just left the zip tie. You left the zip open. No one's watching zip. Just hold the zip. Okay, I would personally push zip a little bit more because the angle, I don't like the angle you're sitting at. Hopefully you can get killed from spiral a bit. There you go. Just hold it like that. Perfect. There you go. Okay, good kill. Now look at the map. That's 3 down. Okay, now chill. Relax. Just hold. Look what you're holding. Look what you're holding. This is irrelevant. Just hold what you're holding. There you go. I don't like the angle where you're at either. Maybe chuck a nade there and help double door for 1 second. Now your teammate's there. Maybe watch spiral. Maybe watch spiral. Now your teammate's got spiral. Maybe jump up top. Watch double door. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Now we can. There you go. There's one more there. 3 down. Look at the map. Where's the last guy? He's on the left. So now you have a bit of breathing room, okay? Now we're chilling. Now you can help this guy. Help this guy. Perfect. Perfect. This is great play from you. Now back away. You got a trophy down. You know they're coming from spiral. Just chill a little bit. Put a trophy down. Maybe jump up this little ledge here in front of you. Just chill. That was unlucky. He came through the other side. But right there, one thing you do a lot is you tweak. You tweak a lot. You tweak a lot. Even right there, like, that worked out really well. But at the start, you were doing a lot of, like, crazy gunfights and, like, tweaking and crazy stuff. Like, just chill. Just simplify the game a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely have.
Like, you were panicking with your move. I was like, bro, like, you were holding zipline, the easiest angle in the game, and you just overcomplicated it a little bit. Just chill. Okay, right now, go crouch. Good shot. That's 2. Watch the zipline behind you. Okay, your teammate's got that now, so you're fine. There you go. You know where the last guy is. The guy's up top. You know where that last guy is. It's the guy up top. Again, the angle you're taking there, we're going to go through, but just making the gunfight favorable for you. Right there, you knew where he was, and you stood still. So we're going to go through and help you on that. Help you just approach that gunfight slightly differently. I like this play a lot. Just hold this area. Just chill. Just hold this area. Look at the map. Okay, there's one there. Good. Now reposition around the right. Go around the right and go up the... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, stay on this top middle. Stay on this top middle. Here, this is perfect. This is perfect. Look at the map. He's on top. He's on top. There's another guy. Yeah, that's fine. You can hold this. Good shots. Now they know you're here, okay? So they're going to be looking for you. That's okay. Perfect. There's 2 down. You know one's gone our side. You saw him. And there's going to be 2 more their side. Hold that angle. That's fine. Okay, there's going to be 2 more their side of middle. You know they're going to be their side of middle. Don't get tunnel visioned. So right there's a really bad play. You got tunnel vision by the guy on your side. Don't worry about him. Yeah, so right there again, just really bad positioning. You see what I'm saying? Like when that guy's gone your side, all you need to do is live mark him and then worry about the other guys. You're worried about that one guy, okay? Don't back away too much. We want them to spawn here if we can. This is okay from you. Maybe push up middle a little bit here. Okay, you're chilling, you're chilling. Just try to get this wave of kills. Back away, back away, back away. Don't reposition. Back away, back away, but don't repeat, don't repeat. Back away. There you go. Oh, you repeat, you repeat. Oh. So we want to reposition there, if anything, okay? Let's go underground there. Go underground immediately. Can you get a sub out for me? Can you get a sub out for me real quick? There you go. Let's go underground. Go underground. Now, when we go underground, we're going to go on the outer skirts. Go on the outer skirts. Go on the outer skirts and go up the zip. Go up the zip ASAP. Go up the zip, okay? There's going to be at least one up here. You ready for this guy? Now, go. Push that. Quick. Because they don't know you're here. You got to catch a timing. You got to be quick here, okay? Okay, so your teammate's on the point. You should be up top right now. You shouldn't be on the point with them. You should be at the top watching the top. There you go. You see that? You see why that was a bad play from you? Because your teammate was there. Just watch the front from the window. Watch the front from the window. I like that play. What's the front from the window? What's the front from the window? Think about the top window. What's the front from there? You're not watching the front from the window, are you?
Oh, no, I
yeah?
wasn't.
It's okay. It's hard in the moment, right? Don't worry. But I wanted to show you what you should do there, okay? Let's fine. Rotate. Get the early rotation. You're chilling. Okay. So now you're ahead of the game. Nice and easy. You win the game here. Easy. Look what your teammate has. Okay, now we need to get Spiral. So right there, you should have had Spiral a little bit earlier. That's okay, though. Maybe nade Spiral now. Look at the map. What's open? Are you happy where you are? Is anything open? What do you think? Your teammate's got double door. Maybe we should watch Spiral right now. Okay, this is fine. So you know 2 people are coming through middle. They might have jumped down here. Your teammate just spawned Spiral. That means they're coming through zip. They're going to come through zip now. They're going to come through zip on your right. Yeah, hold zip. Perfect. Just hold zip. See that? You see how I saw that again earlier, right?
I should have been quicker with that.
Yeah, exactly. But it was not bad, but just a little bit quicker there. But did you see how I saw that? Because my teammate spawned behind me. I was like, okay, cool, then come zip. Stun and nade zip. Quickly. Good stun. So you gotta just be quicker there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you're like delicately walking down the stairs? It just gotta be quicker because your teammates are in a 3v3. You just gotta help them as quick as possible. Now they have control. It's gonna be hard for you. You get away with it because your teammate gets 1. Good trades. Okay, that was a little unfortunate, but again, it's just one of that came from earlier, right? That's just a difficult area to push. Now let's set up for new. Okay, now think about it. Can you watch Spiral stairs for me? Just watch Spiral stairs for me. There you go. And if they don't come through here, go through the outer zip. Look at that. How do we read that? We just think about the cutoffs. You see that? Wasn't that such a good play? Now go to the point. Your teammates need you in the point. Now your teammates in the point. You're fine. Watch the left zip. Watch the left stairs here. Your teammates got this. Just watch the left. There you go. Now we're chilling. There you go. Relax. Now look at the map. Think what's empty. You're good. Just stay here. Watch over them. Beautiful. Watch your left again. Left zip again. They could be pinching you. And now we're chilling. Maybe jump off. Get a bit more aggro because you got a sub here. Oh, so right there. I like this. Go prone. Just chill. Relax. Play your life. You're good. Just chill here. Okay, now you can help your teammate a little bit through the left. I'll go through the left there, to be honest with you. Just kind of cut through the left there. Okay, not bad. Okay. So right there, overall was good though. Did you see how you played your life on the top? Like, things like that are much more important. Now think about it. There's only 20 seconds left. That's all you need. So take a route here. Take a full route. So we don't really want these spawns, but because of this situation, we're going to pinch the hill. Just pinch the hill quickly. There you go. Go. Last guy in hill. Just get him. Last guy in hill. Just bang him out. There you go. Now stay down. You got a trophy down. Just stay down. Stun and nade the back. You know they're coming through the back. Stun and nade that. Unlucky. So right there again, you were watching the front for no reason. You knew they were coming through the back. Same thing. I don't mind you dying. I want you to realize that. When you're dying here, you're making valuable plays. Stun and nade the point. You know they're on there. There you go. Go through this. Yeah, I love this play. There you go. I love this play from you. Great play from you. Perfect. Now just soak some time. You need 10 seconds. Just soak the time. Go prone. That's okay. Just go behind the cover, right? That's it. How much better are you playing now? Much better. Rotate. Make sure you rotate. There you go. Now think about where they're coming from. They're going to be coming from the right. I don't like you sitting on the hill here. I think they're going to be coming through the right. I would just watch the front right for a second. I don't mind this play. You saw that guy. Why are we tweaking? Just hold it. There you go. Look at the map. He's on the point. Don't get tunnel visioned. He's behind you. That was really bad.
Okay.
That was really bad, just from looking at the minimap, okay? But we'll go through that again. That wasn't the end of the world, but you should win this game here. It should be nice and easy to win this game. There you go. Stun, perfect. This guy right behind you, just saw him. That's 2 down, so you're one shot. You're literally a bullet. You're literally a bullet. You're running in. Yeah, we just got to work on our pacing a little bit. Sometimes when you need to bang in, you're not. Sometimes when you don't need to, you are. So we just got to work on that pacing, okay? Perfect. They're going to come through the back door. Just literally pre-fire the back door. Just pre-fire it, pre-fire it. There you go. How do you think that game went? Talk to me.
So, in regards to like tweaking, I know I do that a lot, but
Yeah.
I think that's just me not having the full trust in my teammates, which I need to work on. I'm like aware of that. I guess that's like the main thing for me, but I wasn't reading the minimap, or I wasn't checking the minimap as often as I would like. I think that's also another reason. But I'm trying to get better at it. And yeah, I think that's all I can think of right now.
Back out. Sorry, my headset died, and I heard you for the first bit. Could you repeat that again?
Oh yeah, so I was saying like.
Sorry, did you think I just ran away? My headset just died. I was like, oh no, I had to quickly get my cable. So yeah, what would you think the main thing there was about tweaking? And while we do that, I'm gonna set up a private game, and we're gonna go through a private game together. Go through some of that stuff, okay?
Okay, yeah. So I think the main thing was, like I don't have full trust in my teammates yet to like watch certain things for me.
Sure.
So it's kind of like I'm like kind of you might have seen me like looking all over the place. Like I hear gunshots coming from one way, I immediately turn because I
right. Let's challenge that point. So first thing, could you show me your scoreboard? Press RT.
Okay.
So go to all your teammates. So what do you think they can't do? Do you think they can't shoot back? Do you think they? Do you know what I'm saying? No, and it's not an insult to you. The reason I say this is because everyone has this mentality. I don't trust my teammates, but you not trusting your teammates, you're not doing your job, and you're actually going to cost them by doing that. Now think about this guy, True. He had 130 seconds on the time, 33 kills, right? He can clearly shoot his gun. So for him, as long as you're doing your job, he'll be able to do his own. But when you're overcompensating and trying to help him, you're going to lose your cut. And what you're going to do then is give up your cut, which is going to get you 2-piece. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I say this is because everyone says this to me. Oh, I don't trust my teammates. Okay, so you don't trust your teammates. So by not trusting your teammates, you're going to watch what they're watching and completely give up your lane. I want you to imagine this as percentages, right? There's 4 players in your team. Each one of you are responsible for 25% of the team effort, okay? Imagine if you are holding lane A and I'm holding lane B. And I don't trust you. I don't think he's going to do it. So I give up my whole lane A and I come to help you. If I'm watching lane B with you and you're watching it and together we're watching that, we have 25% covered. Does that make sense? Because that's only 25% of the map, right? How much of my lane do we have?
Well, none if you look away.
Zero. Yeah, no, it's not. That's it. 0. So total, we have 25%. Okay. What if I just covered my lane and I did really good at my lane? If I got 20% out of my 25, okay? And you get, even if you don't play that well, let's say you get 10% of your 25%. As a duo, we've still got 30% now. See what I'm saying? So I can't do your job and ignore mine because all I'm then doing is wasting my resources on yours and completely ignoring mine. If anything, I'm doing a terrible job at my job. Do you see where I'm coming from? And that's the issue. So let's jump into a private game. I'm going to show you what I mean. Could you go to a private game? I'll give you the code. But you overall have a good basis of gameplay. We just need to speed it up a bit in terms of all areas. We need to just speed it up. Speed up your thought process, speed up the decision making. But we're going to go through some certain spots. And I actually think it was good. I think it was good. I think you're platinum level, but I want to just kind of sharpen some of the areas to get you to diamond level, okay? So the game code is 64 LP2. Can you put a tactical insertion on as well for me, please?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. But overall, man, you played well, bro. You did play well. So for me, it's just about making sure we just clean up some of the things that could be a mistake, okay? When I say to you useful death, what does that mean to you? What do you think that means? Like, just if I said to you, oh, that's a useful death, what would you say that? Like, what do you understand from that sentence? You
When
personally.
you stand from useful death, I would say, even though you died, you may have put pressure on them or gotten information on where they are, or
Sure.
or gotten or like died to a trade or
Sure.
something.
Sure. So I think they're all basically correct. I think there's layers of it. So you getting information, it might not necessarily be a useful death. It may be like, if we had percentages of usefulness, it may be like 10% useful, right? Oh, what is this? What's my controller on? Am I tweaking? Sorry, I think. Oh no, I didn't put my paddles on. I was so confused. It's because I haven't played today. Give me a second. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is could you meet me at middle map? I'm coming in a second, and we're gonna go through. My paddles on. I was so confused. I was pressing my button. I was like, why is it not working? It's because I have my scuff in vision. I can just show the thing actually. So I have to set up my. What controller do you have?
I have the Envision.
Oh, you have the Envision? Oh, nice. Yes. Do you have to open IQ every time? The app?
When it stops working randomly, I just.
Oh, I have to open it every single time.
If it's running, because I have it to run on startup. So
Oh,
I just close
see,
it
I'm not smart. I need to have it run on startup. I just have to every time I open it, I have to open it manually. So I need to do that.
No.
So I was confused. I was like, that's not my normal button. All right, perfect. Okay, so if we could come here, for example, let's talk about this area right here. So right now, this is just a key example at the end of the game, okay? So this was left lane. This is left lane. So right now, you're watching left lane. So watch left lane for me, please. From these stairs. Now, I'm your teammate, okay? I'm your teammate. So right now, you're picking up left lane because you think they're coming through. They're great. Now, if you could look at me for a second. Now, obviously, you don't have to actually look at me, but when you're on my team, what gives you this indication? Imagine you weren't looking at me, but what tells you that I'm now watching left lane? What one bit of information tells you besides you looking at me directly? How else could you tell?
The minimap.
What specifically on the minimap? Yes, but what specifically?
I see a teammate watching the lane with me on the minimap.
So the arrow, you could tell from the arrow that my arrow is facing this left-hand side. So when you see my arrow facing left, okay, what you need to do is have a quick conversation with yourself. Should I stay here and carry on and reinforcing this, or is there another spot open that I could pick up that could be valuable? So let me give you a perfect example. Right now, in this scenario, you were holding left. Hold left for me, please. This is fine. You're holding left, holding left, holding left. Okay, when I say now, all I want you to do is watch spirals doors for me, okay? So I've spawned up. So not yet. I didn't say now, right? So remember, I just spawned up.
Oh, okay.
So now. Okay, now, look back where I am. Do you see now? We have basically together, you can look at me, we have covered, now I've covered the left, you've covered spiral, right? Now stand here, keep watching left for me. If I came through spiral and killed you right there, I would have got maybe both of us. I would have got a two-piece. This is the point of watching your 25%, watching your own area, okay? In that game, what happened was this. This is what happened. You were watching the left. Your teammate was also watching the left. And then the spiral was left open. Now, could you come with me on the hill? And let's really analyze this together. Think about the guy on the hill, right? I'm on the hill right now. And I'm watching front door. I'm watching front door. I have a teammate I know is watching this, is holding this right like this. He's holding this right. Right? The only place they could come from right now is where? Help me out. So we have somebody watching the right, and I'm watching front door. The only place they could come from is spiral, back door, back left door, or the top. Okay? You with me on that?
Okay.
Now I'm asking you, does that make sense? I want to, could be a conversation, right? Not just that. I don't want to tell you. I want to like have a conversation so we can go through this together, okay? So now we come back here, okay? Now think about it. Why is this such a good spot? It's because not only are you holding technically this back left door, you're also holding spiral, aren't you? You're actually also holding the zip line. So it's actually a really good spot. If you think about it, you're holding 2 areas. You with me on that? Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So this is why, again, if you stand like back here, if you stand back here on these stairs, okay, tell me if you could see me when I go up spiral. Tell me when you can see me, sorry, if I go up zero. Can you see me now?
No.
Okay, that's why sometimes it's not a good spot. So what you did again is you stood here in game as well. You stood back here. So remember, why is this not a good spot? Because you're not actually getting the best angle. Sometimes you're better off being here.
Okay.
You see the difference? Think about it from this perspective. Right now, can my opponent get to the zip or the stairs? Probably not, right? I'm covering it. So you have 2 areas. And right now, if I need to help my opponent, so if I need to help my teammate, what can I do? I watch this area. I can quickly come with me. Come up with me. So we know my teammate's getting pushed from the front. So we go through and we can now watch the front. So you always have to think of the bigger picture, not just your play, but the future play and everything about it, okay?
Okay.
So come back here for me, please. So this is, again, just layers to it. So when you're watching this area, you should be maybe positioned more left so you can have the both areas covered. Cool. Now, right now, this is what happened. So keep watching the left for me. Tell me when you notice I've come through. You tell me when you notice and how you notice, okay?
I noticed shooting from the stairs.
Sure. So in game, this is what happened. Your teammate was getting shot and you still didn't react. So do you see how crucial the minimap is and how we need to look at and react on it quicker? Okay. But the next thing is being proactive, right? Right now, you have a teammate watching this side for you. So now I want you to get spiral stairs for me. And when you see me, kill me, okay? You see how much easier that play is when you have just more of an idea where they're coming from and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay? So what you're constantly trying to do is just push them into an uncomfortable area and think about where they're spawning. And this is the way I want you to think of the game, right? It's just about the possibilities. Let's get an AR out. Could you put attack inset out as well, please, when you can? Put attack inset down.
I just put it down like here.
Oh, wherever, yeah, we will spawn up. Well, you can come with me. We'll put it here. We'll put it here. We'll put it here. We'll put it here. You can pick it up. You can pick it up. You can pick it up. That's fine. It respawns in a second.
Yeah.
It respawns. So yeah, come back with me. And I'm going to show you again just another layer right here, okay?
Okay.
So now we're on P2. And these are all things that I saw in your game that I wanted to talk about with you, okay? So now we're in P2. Now, something you were constantly doing in P2 is you were standing around here, which is fine. You had a middle map. Now, let's think about the picture, right? Let's go on the other side now. So now we're going to say this is breaking the hill. So we're breaking the hill. We're around here.
Okay.
We're around here, okay? We could come through middle. This is the most likely option. We could come through middle, the most likely option. If that's the case, you're ready for us. Now we're going to flip it. We're on the hill. You're on the hill for me. Could you stand on the hill? And all I want you to do is watch this front area. Watch this front like this. Like this, okay? Think about this right now. This is what I mean by doing my 25. Right now, I'm your teammate. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to watch for you? If we're spawning this side and we know they're coming from P3 side, what do you want me to watch for you?
Watch mid gun up top.
Okay, so if I go and die right now, if I do this, you want me to watch mid gun, right? But what if I do this? Look at me for a second from where you are. What if I do this? And I say, oh, but I just didn't trust you were going to watch this. Isn't that so crazy? Because I've given up my whole lane to help you for a problem that doesn't exist. And now, while you're there, somebody pinches you and they kill you. That's my fault in that situation because I've given up my lane. But my excuse is, I'm sorry, but what's your name, my friend? What should I call you?
You can call me Alex.
Alex? All right, perfect. So, sorry, I should have asked at the beginning. That's on me. But yeah, if I say Alex, I didn't trust you. What would you say? You'd be like, are you stupid? Like, I asked you to get my top middle, and you saying you didn't trust me, so you watched what I watched. Do you see why it just doesn't make sense? Now, I'm not saying that you can't have that thought process. I'm just telling you that it's a thought process that doesn't really add up properly. And again, it's a common thought process. So sometimes I'd rather you, Alex, hold this. If I say to you right now, Alex, watch my middle for me, and you stand like this and you watch my top middle, I know at least you're gonna, even if you die, at least you're watching middle for me and you get some intel, right? So could you just stand right here and watch this middle for me? Like that, perfect. Now I know I'm on the point. I know you at least have middle for me. I only have to worry about my side. It just makes the game easier. So you know when you're saying to me, oh, I don't trust my teammates, what you're basically doing is you're watching what they're watching and you're just overcomplicating the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? And in effect, your teammate is going to die and then your theory is going to be right. Oh, I don't trust my teammates. Look how bad. Oh, they're going negative. Yeah, no shit, Alex, because you got them killed. You know what I'm saying? So one big thing I always say is try to make the game easier on your teammates. If you can make the game easier on your team, that means you're doing a good job. Now, what is something that's going to continue in rank play in all your games? Are you going to have, what is going to be a continuable variable in all your games? Nothing besides you. You are not going to get the same teammates in solo queue. So imagine if I said to you, I give you a superpower, right? Most people, if I said to you, you get a superpower, they would say in terms of Call of Duty, right, in game. If I said to you, what would you ask for? If I say there's one attribute you can get, what would you want it to be? You personally, Alex. If I say, right, I can give you this one skill and you get like plus 50 in that attribute. What would you want it to be?
Map awareness.
See? And that's the problem. Most people, they always go for the self-interest. They go for something that ups their stats. Okay? What if I said to you, my answer is the ability to make the game easier on my teammates. Now that's not a direct stat to measure. But do you watch the CDO by any chance?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Give me a player in history that does that. An overall player. There's one player that comes to mind. And if anyone talks about this player, I think it's one of the best things they talk about, is Karma. Okay? And if you actually look at Karma, what people say is he's a role filler. What that basically means is he makes the game comfortable for his team. He makes the game easy for his team by filling in the roles that they need to. That essentially gets the best out of his team. There's a reason why this guy's won 3 rings. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets the best out of his team. For me, that is a skill in itself. So if I need you, Alex, to watch my top middle, you better not go and watch where I'm watching because you just cost us both our life. You better hold top middle. Okay? And that's what I want you to start doing in solo queue. I think solo queue is like training to become Damon Barlow. That's generally how I look at solo queue. It's like Karma training. It's like training to be Karma. You have to do everything. You have to be good at everything. You have to do everything. Okay? So the one thing I want you to do is get better at that. Now, when you're watching middle and you see no one here, that doesn't mean you panic. You just simply relax and back away. One thing you were doing is this. Stand here for me. When I come and push you, I want you to kill me, okay? I'm going to push you. Ready?
Okay.
Try and kill me when you see me. AR to AR, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How was that gunfight for you?
I was just standing there. I wasn't like shouldering or...
Exactly. You know. Now, this is the key thing you were doing. You were allowing yourself to get hammered. Now, shouldering, again, isn't the play there. It's about understanding something, okay? What you want to do in this game is you want to camera your opponents. Let me show you what I mean. Right there, I want to essentially camera my opponents. If I think you're there, I'm going to slide cancel, shoot you back away. I want to camera you consistently. I want to be annoying. If I'm here, this is a really good head glitch. I can stay here and straight. This is fine. But your head glitch isn't good enough in terms of if I come here and do this, how does that look on your screen?
Like you barely popped out and...
It's insane, right? Like, look how fast you just like, you see me and you get beamed. Okay? Yeah. So I want you to work on your positioning. Now, same thing. Could you switch with me? And I'm going to show you the difference in terms of the angles and what you want to do sometimes. We're going to get through the layers after. But right now, in this scenario, my teammate is holding the point. You're right there, okay? And you're in a really good angle. So I go through, I see you, back away. Okay, right now, all I need to do is stop you from crossing. Right now, you're pre-aiming here. Be ready for me. Try and kill me. Who does this benefit right now? See, that play was bad. Let's go through. Let's go through. Why was this slide bad, what I just did? Why was this slide bad? Why was this a bad slide?
Because...
Let me flip the question. Let me flip the question. Was that an easy or difficult shot for you? When I slid, did you feel like you got an advantage or disadvantage in that gunfight? How did that, like, generally, like, did that feel good for you when you shot me? Was it hard? How was it? Talk to me.
So when you slid out, you were out in the open, and I could have shot you.
Sure, you did shoot me. You made me one shot, right? So the gunfight was easier for you. The reason why it's bad is because there was no pressure on you. So I was trying to slide away in a situation where you were looking at me. If I did this, for example, same scenario, if I did this, you're not going to just stand there. If you do stand there, I'm going to have a high chance of killing you. If I shoot you like that, real game, what are you going to do? If I shoot you like that, what are you probably going to do? You're probably going to back away. Now I get across. And now if you look again now, I'm already here. Does that make sense? So you want to reposition when you put pressure on them. Something you were doing as well in the game was this. You would kind of, you would see someone there, and then you would try to, like, you would keep trying to shoulder. You know what I'm saying? You would keep coming from the same angle. But that's what I mean. You had to reposition. I would say reposition and you would do this again. You see the problem? How easy is this shot for you? Kill me. How was that?
Like you were doing the same thing over and over.
So how was that? Easy? Was that hard? How was that for you?
It's easy.
Yeah? And that's what you were doing in the gunfight. You were making it easy for each other, okay? Let me show you another example. Go to this top window for me, please. Actually, no, it was this side. You were on this side. It was two of you. Come on this window for me, please. The other side. Just up there.
Oh.
Just up there. Put attack instant down as well, okay? I'm going to show you how you can use your life more, because I feel like that's something I saw a lot. Like, you just weren't valuing your life enough in terms of... Okay, so could you just peek out that right window? Yeah, when I see you now, so could you back away and then peek out again? Okay, so right there, every time you go out the window, what's happening? You can stop for a second. Every time you go out the window, what's happening?
You're landing shots on me.
And you don't really have time to line up your shot, because every time you're peeking out, you're getting shot. So what you need to do is reposition from a different angle, because my centering can only be on one place at a time. Let me show you an example. Pick a window, pick any window here. Okay?
Okay.
And just hold down the sight there. Ready? Try and kill me. I'm going to come out that window, okay? How did that look for you?
Difficult.
Why? Why was that difficult? What? Give me some more layers to that.
So...
I'll watch from your POV. Show me. So you could talk. I've got your screen up as well, so you can aim down and talk to me.
Yeah, so since I'm staring at this window...
Sure.
And I'm staying here. I'm not really... Yeah. Like, I see you're just shouldering me. I'm trying to shoot, but I'm like, missing because you're, like, just playing for the info.
Sure.
And then I guess you kind of, like, cambered me, too, with that. And then you re-challenged from a different window and then just killed me.
So...
I made it easy by not moving.
So there's just layers to it, okay? Basically, if you think about it, just aim down, just hold your hip fire and think about the three windows, right? Without knowing anything, there's a 33% chance I could be at each window. It's like you could pick left, middle, or right. When I stand here, right, and I do this, what I'm trying to do, if I just challenge you like this, okay, you see me? If I go back here, tell me when you can see me.
No.
Okay, shoot me once or twice. Okay, what's interesting is on my screen, which you'll see when you watch the video back, I am not looking. Watch the kill cam. I haven't seen you yet. What that means is you see my shoulder. When you saw that kill cover, that's when you shot me, by the way. You see my shoulder before you see me, right? I want you to think about it like that. What we see is with our head. But if you actually think about your body, right? Your head is in the middle, but you have a right arm and a left arm, right? Which peeks out more than you. You see what I'm saying? So right now, for example, could you just strafe slightly left? Go crouch, just strafe slightly left so you can't see me, but I can see you, you think. No, so that's too much. You're too wet. You see what I'm saying? Strafe a little bit right. Just a little bit. Perfect, right there. Watch the kill cam. Did you see me at all on your screen?
No.
The way the body's designed just generally, and then when you put it in game, people think what you see is what the opponents see, but there's different angles. So one thing you were doing in game was this. This guy was standing here, and you would shoulder him, and then you would just come back in the same window. But he's already ready for you. He's lined up. Okay? Another thing you were doing is this. What's harder right now? How much of my body can you see right now?
Your whole body.
What about now?
Like half.
Okay? What about now?
Just like your head and arms.
Okay, what about now? Try and kill me. You see what I mean by just layers to the gunfights, and you were doing none of that. Right? What you were doing in game, tell me if I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but you were standing out the window like this. You can come up again. You were standing out the window like this. You were showing your whole body like this. Now, I'm not going to move, and I want to show you something. Could you go to 3 different areas right now? Could you go to where I'm shooting now, this corridor, like this far outside alley, right? Oh, your side. Your side of it, your side. Yeah, perfect. And tell me if you can see me from there.
Yeah.
So imagine if I'm pre-aiming your team up top, you can kill me from there. And this is the power of angles. Right now, what about now? Shoot me once or twice? Okay, now go the exact... You know when you were watching mid-gun? When you were watching mid-gun from your side? Could you go there again? So I'm not going to move. Perfect. Now shoot me once from there. Okay, so when you're standing like this, yes, I can see everything, but the problem is my opponents can see me from multiple angles. Do you see the problem? I can get shot from multiple people. So what you want to do as an AR is, 1, use the cover, so stand on a heady, and then second of all, isolate the angles. If I know you're there, instead of standing like this, could you go back to the other side for me, sorry? On your far left, just go far left. There you go. Right now, tell me if you can see me from there. I'm not going to move at all.
I only see your head.
You can still see me, right?
Yeah.
Is it a difficult shot? Go for it. Hit me once or twice. Okay, so you can still hit me. It's still a clear, visible shot. Okay, now come back to the other side. So what my point is, when you're fighting people, I need you to stop standing in the cover. Do you think you do this or no? Like, did you realize you stood like this, or did you not really realize, or?
I guess well, after I died, I realized that I just didn't move.
But you didn't. But in the game itself, you didn't really think about that. That wasn't something you really actively thought of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That's fine. So yeah. So one thing you were doing is this. You were kind of standing there looking out. I need you to go crouch and use the angles. Try and kill me. Wait, let me flip the POV. Yeah, try and kill me, okay? How much harder is that gunfire? How much harder is that gunfire for you? Okay? Yeah. What am I doing differently? All I'm doing is using the cover more. I'm going to come back up. I had to reload. I had to get some ammo. All I'm doing is using the cover more. So instead of standing like this, I'm going crouch, I'm going back and forward, and I'm moving left and right. I see you, I beam you. Now, what you're doing now is much better than what you're doing in game, okay? What you're doing now is much better, because think about it like this now. We're going to really slow it down, okay? Right now, stand on the head glitch, just stand on the head glitch. My first thought is always to do this. I'm going to check like this. If I see you there, I'm going to kill you. If I don't see you, I don't know you're there. So what you're doing now is fine. Let me show you another layer about angles. Switch with me. So stand on that head glitch for me. Think logically. What are you trying to do here? You're trying to kill me, and then you're trying to maybe push like this. Like that, right? You're trying to get here and try to kill my teammate. So if I stand like this, you're going to know I'm here. You're not going to push. So I want to bait you in. So right now, can you see me?
No.
Okay, so push up a little bit. Watch the kill cam. Do you see what I did there? I just played an off angle. I waited till you overcommitted. I saw you, then I stood up. You see that? So sometimes you can just use your angles a bit better. How did that look right there?
It looks like you weren't there, and then you just popped up and killed me when I was running with my gun up.
Is that something you think you can add to your game?
Yeah.
Why do you don't sound very confident, Alex? What's up? Talk to me. Are these making sense?
Well, yeah, it's making total sense.
Huh? Is it just what's kind of going on in your head right now? Is it like you're like perfect, I'm ready for a game, or is it just kind of like you still need help with certain things? Or talk to me. What was kind of your thoughts with all this?
So my thoughts is Um, I need to play quicker and more like smarter, like not just stand here and like in the open, not really
Good.
making it difficult for people to shoot
So
me. I need to like
let's pause on that bit right there, because that's a really important point. I think when it works is like this, right? When you see me kill me, okay? When it works is like, if I'm so tunnel vision, I'm trying to do this, that's when it works. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone doesn't even look, it works. It's great. But what I'm trying to say is, against most people, in most cases, they're going to do this. And then they see you there, then they back away. They play their life. Maybe they go up again. And they just make it difficult for you. They're going to make the gunfight difficult. So the first thing is, like, even right there, you shouldn't be on that head glitch. You should be. Show me a better head glitch. There you go. And now, instead of doing anything crazy, I just want you to crouch. Just crouch and then go up again. Now, don't do it consistently. Just chill. Crouch. Now, I've got another question for you. You tell me when. When do you think this is the perfect? So look at me, like stand there, perfect. You tell me when it's the best shot for you to take. Is it now? Now, if you could choose when to kill me, would it be now?
No.
Would it be now?
Yes.
It would be better. What about if I was here? Out of the three, what's the best spot for you to kill me? What's the easiest shot? Is it, this is one? One? Is it two? Or is it three? What's the easiest shot for you to hit? Okay, cool. Why? Why is that?
Because you're out in the open, overextended.
Okay. So what I want you to do is try to hide until I'm getting closer to one. Does that make sense? What you're constantly doing is you are standing here ready for the fight. So you're not giving me a chance to overcommit because I see you. Does that make sense? Like right now, shoot me. You've made me one shot, but guess what? You haven't got anything else with that. This isn't bad if your teammate has a heal, but you know if your teammate doesn't have the heal right now, you're trying to break it? This isn't great for you. You see what I'm saying? I'm waiting for you to commit now. And that's something I'm waiting to have to your game, where you kind of wait. Like right now, you're weak. I could go through like that and like get aggressive because I'm trying to put you in a vulnerable spot. But one thing you were doing in game was this. You were holding middle like this. You were standing here. You are never giving them a chance to go out in the open. You're never giving them a chance to get an easy kill. Let me show you what I mean. Switch to me. Okay. Do you just, like, does it look clear right now? Like,
I don't see you.
Okay, perfect. So what would you do? You'd maybe push up a little bit? What's kill? You see what I'm saying? Sometimes just take a safer angle and chill. And then re-peek after a few seconds. Did you see what I did there? Like, I got you in a vulnerable spot. Now, I'm not saying always do that, but I'm saying if you, like, for example, right now, let's say I don't see you, okay? Instead of me holding this angle, I could back away for a second, wait, and then check again. If I don't see you, back away. Because I actually want to hide from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I showing you my head? Why am I showing you my card? Why not hide? Wait, watch the right? And I know you're not there, then I check the left again. And in hope that you're in the transition towards running. You see where I'm coming from? Like, play the game smarter, okay? Another thing is, like, there was one more thing I wanted to talk about on that specifically, but... oh, yeah, let's come towards me for a second. Bro, I didn't see any of this from you, okay? Just using the map more. Let me give you a perfect example. Right now, I want you to come with me. Actually, no, you can stand here. You can stand here, okay? Imagine we're on the P4. No, sorry, come with me. Sorry, I'm making you change my mind for a second. You can put attack and sit down just in the middle. Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here and I'm going to show you how I can basically not die here from this head glitch. I'm going to show you an example. Remember when you were standing like this? You were standing like this, right? I just didn't like this play. Why do you think I didn't like this play? Could you stand here? Let me show you. Stand on the stairs. You were doing that in game. You were kind of standing there, right? You could peek out a little bit more. See, like that. That's kind of what you were doing in game, right? Ready? Try and kill me, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, pause. Where do you think I am?
In the zip.
I'm up zip already. I'm top zip. So think about it. Your teammate, he thinks you have the right. Come up a little bit. Look at zip. You see what I'm saying? Like, you've left that area. Now, same spot. But instead of sitting back here, all I want you to do is stand on this rock for me. And all I want you to do with an AR is get right tucked up against it and just move up and down in a circular motion. That's it. Move up and down in a circular motion. If you want, crouch up and down as well. Crouch up and down as well. Same gunfight. Let's see if I can get through now. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Finish him.
What happened there?
Oh, I thought you were gonna go up the zip, like the.
How could I?
No, like before, like how up here I wasn't, like I couldn't see the zip. I thought you were gonna try to like do the same thing.
Oh no, but the point is like I'm trying to get to the zip, right? My point is you're not even letting me get to the zip. You know what I'm saying? That you're like I want to go up the zip, but if you're right there, I'm not gonna just run at the zip. You know what I'm saying? Like the point is you have this area covered, so you need to be aiming in right now. You need to be aiming in. You need to be strafing. You need to be harder target to hit. Well, you need to be more mobile, crouching up and down, using the cover more. You're not using the whole cover. Why are you using that? What? There you go. There you go. Yeah, more of that. More of that. More right as well. Try and kill me. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we need to do a bit more of that, a little bit more aggression there. Again, that's too slow. It's too slow. Okay, but that's better. I'm going to show you. I'm going to launch another private game quickly, and I'm going to show you at this spot, for example, you're not utilizing it. It's like you're playing scared. Like right there, I'm going to be honest with you, that wasn't good enough because of how good that spot is. That was way too scared, and like it wasn't strong enough. Look at this kill, for example. I know you weren't ready right there, but I shouldn't be able to beam you. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you see me, you should be into cover, hiding, and then snaking it, going up and down. Let me show you what I mean. We're going to go into a private game again, that same spot. One thing that you're doing is you're not using the potential of the map. It's like you're scared to use the full map to your control. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like right there, for example, you were kind of strafing it. You were doing what I asked you to do, but it wasn't what I wanted you to do fully. It was like, it's like imagine you have like power, like you have so much power and you're using like a third of it. I'm like, yeah, you are using your power, but not as much as you should. You know what I'm saying? So let me show you that exact same spot, what I mean, because I think it's really important before we end the session to show you that spot. I think this is very, very important. We're going to go back there. What I want you to do, okay, is just put your attack into down when you come through, but could you go to where I was on P2 for me, please? You go to where I was on P2, and I'll go where you are, and I'll show you what I mean by it. On that head glitch, just not giving them a chance.
Eliminate the enemy. Take him out.
So put attack into down as well, please. Okay. When you're ready, just try and kill me. Ready? Go. Talk to me. How does this feel? How does this fight feel?
I can't land a shot.
Do you see what I'm saying? Why I said you weren't using your potential as much? It's what I'm saying. Like, think about the difference right now. Go, keep trying to kill me. Watch the kill cam. So think about what you did there. You're getting tunnel vision. You're standing still. Look how easy was that. Did I do anything crazy that you can't do there? Is there anything I did there that you weren't able to do? Like mechanically, no. Is there anything I had, any advantage, anything besides the connection advantage, which of course is a big thing, right? But you're not going to have that in game. Is there anything that I did in game that you don't have access to? Is there any button or control or anything I did that you're not able to do? The answer is no. It's just the way you're controlling the map. Okay, so come next to me. Come back here again. Okay, and I want you to just use the map more. You see what I'm saying? But you were being scared, bro. When I played against you there, you were kind of you were doing this. One thing you're doing is you're peeking your head out. I want you to actually spend most of your gunfight not visible to the opponent. Does that make sense? I want you to shift that. One thing you're doing is you're spending the gunfight on a head glitch. But the problem is, put attack into down. Let me show you the problem. When you get cameraed, what is the main disadvantage? When you get cameraed, you get seen first, right? So if I see you there, for example, and I go through, like, okay, this is better. Try and kill me. 3, 2, this looks much better already. Try and kill me. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, much better. Now let's stop for a second. There was a lot of times there where I was very vulnerable on purpose. For example, stand up. For example, I'm going to kill you. Stand up. You know when I stand here, I stood here on purpose. I stood like this, right? When I'm standing there, you need to punish me. You need to say, right, Arv is overcommitted. I'm going to punish him. Switch with me. Let me show you what I mean. Switch with me. Because you let me get from there. I literally shot my whole pistol round and then I pushed you. You shouldn't let me do that. So you did much better. But right there, right now, let me shoot. Try and kill me from there. 3, 2, 1, go. See what I'm saying? Like, just back away, then peek out, shoot, back away. Watch skill cam. So you see how I backed away? I'm going to watch skill cam. There you go. You're good. But this is what I did. I'm hiding. I peek out, shoot you, back away. One thing you were doing is just, again, got to find that balance ground, just slightly more, okay? But be annoying, be annoying, be annoying. If I see you're there, if I feel like it's a hard gunfight, I'm back away. Wait, overcommit. Like that. You see how I beamed you, then back away. Make sure you're constantly in movement, constantly beaming, constantly being annoying. That's the level I want you to get to, okay? Like right there, you see I shoot you, back away. That's the thing I want you to work on more. But now think about it, right? From this perspective. Do you remember what you did in game when you were watching this area? Why is this such a good play for me right now? Try and kill me again. Put attack into down. There's what? There's a minute 30 left, right? So imagine for 1 second. Let's stop for 1 second. My teammate is on P3. My teammate's on P3. I'm going to show you an even easier spot. This is a good spot, really good spot. But just the same spot right here. Try and kill me. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, two things. First of all, that was a 30-second long gunfight. Who does that favor if my team's holding P3?
It favors your team because you're wasting my time. Like,
exactly. You see? So just sometimes chill and simplify the gunfight. Okay? That's it. That's all I want you to do a bit more.
Okay.
Right there. Like every time I shot you and made you back away, it was easy. One thing you didn't do there. What did you constantly do there? You went from the same exact position. Remember what we spoke about? What's one that you could have done differently? You could have said, you know what? Arv, shoot me from there. Turn around for a second. You could have said, right, what I'm going to do is this. Actually, quickly kill me and then go where I was. And I'll show you what I would have done. Go where I was. Quickly kill me. Quickly kill me. I need 20 minutes. Okay. Go where I was, and try and find me, okay? Ready? Right, let's go.
Okay.
What was the difference then? You tell me. You saw both sides. You tell me the difference there. What was the one difference that I did?
Excellent.
You were using that entire side, like all the cover.
So the first thing I did, I threw you off by jumping. So you're like, oh, hang on, he found another line of sight. The second thing, I went all the way to the right. So now your centering is thrown off, and then I repositioned. Did you not see how, like, wasn't that much harder to deal with, do you think?
Yeah, it was way harder.
Now, you probably still had the advantage in the gunfight because of your position, right? But me throwing those extra options in, it makes your gunfight harder. So that's one thing I want you to do, is stop thinking of the game so one-dimensionally, because you're too smart for that and you're too good for that. That's something you're doing a lot. And that's why I said I want to be harsh on you, because you're too smart for that. You're thinking of the game in a one-dimension level of, like right there, for example, that last gunfight. This is what you, like when you were on the offense, you know, you were trying to kill me and that gunfight took 30 seconds, right? How long did that gunfight take there? What, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, maybe 10? It wasn't as long, right? But why was it so easy for me? Because you weren't ready for it. So you have to do that to your opponents. What we just went through, same thing. In terms of hardpoint overall, you were playing fine. That was just one layer of it where I feel like you just weren't being efficient enough in the map. Like when you were holding a lane down, I want to see you strafing, throwing crouches, being annoying, maybe a stair glitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just lock down the lane more. I don't think you were doing that enough. And I think your actual gun skill was fine, but you weren't utilizing it enough. You were like standing up in the middle of the map and like standing there. You know what I mean? Like you were fully standing. I'm like, bro, like, why are you standing there? You're giving them so much space. And that's what I wanted to work with you today.
Okay.
How was that?
That was like good. I mean, I know that, like you said, like playing one-dimensional, like there's that whole area of the map for me to use. Like, why am I not using it? It's, you know, I should be using more of it.
Just saw it in the drills, right? Like we had the same drill, and it's just about just thinking just a little bit outside the box. That's all. Because what you're doing is very common. I'm on a head glitch. Yeah, sure, that's layer one, but it's like if you're on a head glitch, like they're gonna know you're there. It's just you're giving them so many advantages. But do you have like a clear area to work on now? You think you've got something to work through?
Clear area, I guess.
Yes, or or you need a bit more on that, or
so main thing. Well, of course, minimap and kill feed that will come with time, but something I could work on immediately would be using cover more efficiently.
Yeah,
Like
because I think
more
there's 100 areas to improve on, right? Overall for everyone. But I wanted to, these are the areas I saw were the main thing that
okay.
I-
Yeah.
100%. But it wasn't like this was just something I saw. I was like, okay, this is something we definitely need to work on. Everything else you actually had a good level on. You actually had a good level on things. But this was something I saw. I was like, oh, okay, we need to work on this quite a lot. Okay. But I think now you have a little bit of a clearer idea of, right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's end that one
there's
there.
a
And
lot of
we'll,
stuff.
good. I like that. YouTube, you guys know the drill. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe. If you guys want your own coaching session, check out the link down below to create a ticket. And I'll catch you guys from on tomorrow. Peace.